Prepare to be spooked. Tonight we delve into the dark corners of history, exploring some of the most terrifying horror incidents that have left an indelible mark on the world. These stories are not for the faint of heart, so brace yourself as we journey through tales that have haunted people for decades. Let's dive into some world-famous horror incidents that have terrified people for decades. These stories have been passed down through generations, each retelling adding a new layer of fear and mystery. From haunted houses to cursed forests, these incidents have captivated the imagination of millions. Our first stop is a place that has become synonymous with horror, the Amityville Horror. This story has been the subject of countless books, movies, and documentaries, each one attempting to unravel the mystery behind the terrifying events that took place in this seemingly ordinary house. First up, the Amityville Horror. In 1974, a family was brutally murdered in this house. The gruesome crime shocked the nation, but what happened next was even more chilling. When the new family moved in, they claimed to experience paranormal horrors, moving objects, strange voices, and terrifying apparitions. The Lutz family, who moved into the house shortly after the murders, reported a series of increasingly disturbing events that drove them to flee their home in terror. The Lutzes described seeing green slime oozing from the walls, hearing disembodied voices, and witnessing objects moving on their own. They even claimed to have seen ghostly apparitions, including a demonic pig with glowing red eyes. The incident sparked books and movies, but the real mystery remains unsolved. The Amityville Horror has since become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring numerous adaptations and investigations. Yet despite the extensive coverage, the true nature of the events remains a topic of heated debate. Was it a genuine haunting or an elaborate hoax? The truth may never be known. Next, we travel across the Atlantic to London, where the Enfield poltergeist terrorized a single mother and her children in the 1970s. This case is one of the most well-documented hauntings in history, with numerous eyewitnesses and extensive media coverage. In the 1970s, a single mother and her children in London experienced violent hauntings, furniture flying, eerie knocking, and ghostly figures. The Hodgson family reported a series of terrifying events that left them fearing for their lives. Paranormal investigators, including Ed and Lorraine Warren, studied the case, and it's still one of the most documented hauntings in history. And then there's Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also known as the Suicide Forest. This dense woodland is infamous for the countless souls who've taken their lives here. The forest's eerie reputation has made it a focal point for ghost stories and paranormal investigations. This dense woodland is infamous for the countless souls who've taken their lives here. Visitors have reported hearing whispers, seeing shadows, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread. The forest is filled with memorials left by grieving families, adding to its haunting atmosphere. Visitors have reported hearing whispers, seeing shadows, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread. Some have even claimed to see ghostly apparitions wandering among the trees. The forest's dense foliage and labyrinthine paths make it easy to get lost, adding to the sense of unease that permeates the area. From haunted houses to cursed forests, these horror incidents have left a permanent mark on the world. They continue to inspire fear and fascination, reminding us of the thin veil that separates the living from the dead. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, these stories are a testament to the enduring power of fear. Are they real or just legend? You decide. The line between reality and fiction is often blurred in these tales, leaving us to wonder what truly lies beyond the realm of the known. As we ponder these mysteries, we are reminded of the age-old human fascination with the unknown and the unexplainable. Follow for more terrifying tales. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the darkest corners of history, uncovering stories that will send shivers down your spine. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification